Good evening. I am John Harder with another episode of another live broadcast on free energy and, of course, spreading the wealth of TBC. What I what my title is for this episode is just simply how you can help the world to get free energy. Okay. All right. So I'm going to share the screen for this. So let me just go and do that. Okay, and we're gonna go not here. Oh, where are we going? Here. Okay, so all right, so this is where we'll probably be spending most of this the time for this hangout. Okay. All right, so this will change the world as we know it. So this here free energy, I have uh, I have given plenty of information as to like side notes by way of links, videos, and other sources to help us understand what uh, what the motive is of this project. Okay, so what I want to do is like I don't really want to just go ahead and read all of this stuff. You can easily do that on your own time and likely faster than what I read. So now, however, I do want to point out, like here, this here is a link, and it says to understand our motive, watch this video, and it's actually the movie Thrive, and it gives us a lot of insight on how what kind of a world we are living in, how in the past projects similar to this one have been suppressed, and as well as cures for diseases and things like that, all because of the greed of those who of the powers that shouldn't be. Okay, so that is really what and that is really what this is about. And if you read the information over this page carefully, and maybe I'll go over it anyway here, because what I want to do is I want to go over this presentation here. So MyFree.energy, this is the project that for how we're planning to approach or are approaching this project. Okay. So so what that world will look like, a glimpse of the world that we are, the economy that we're building, this new economy. So no more polluting the air while generating electricity, no more polluting the air while driving vehicles, no more paying electricity bills, no more paying of heating bills, no more paying for fuel in vehicles. And here is what's really cool. Most health problems would also disappear. Okay. Now, okay, and the general public will experience much more wealth. Okay. Um, so what is this idea? Why do I say that most health problems will disappear? There's a couple of reasons for it, and that is because of education, education of the truth of how healthy we actually can be when we leave the pharmaceutical industry behind. Let that all disappear and use real uh, stuff. And plus, when we let go of a world where there is so much animosity and always difficult to, all this poverty and all that, well, that in itself will already bring make people much more healthier, because feeling better, feeling more free and more, you know, don't not feeling so much pressure financially, leads to better health. Okay, so that it's very simple. All right, so first let us take a look at where we currently are. You see, it's important that we understand that. We need to understand how our current control structure works in our world before we can break free from prison, break out of prison. We need to first know we are in one. Okay, and learn more. And again, this year, if you are watching this on the website, this year you'd have to right click in order for it to open a new browser, because otherwise it goes kind of weird. Okay, and then this year is a website called stopthecrime.net. Both provide very much information as to, give you good insight as to what world we are living in currently. All right, so um, world structure, control structure. All right, elite banking cartels at the top. Elite banking cartels at the top. Major corporations and corrupt corporation um, controlled governments. There we go. Corporation controlled governments. The rest of the population. See, this is how it's structured. And at the top here, this black part here is a humongous vacuum cleaner. Have you ever seen in stores like Costco how they vacuum the money away from the tills? Well, that is what's this here, right here, is to the general public. Okay, and these are the tools in between that they use for that. So, and it's not just our money. It's not just our money that they're sucking. They're sucking everything, our freedom, our power, our freedom, our health, and everything gets sucked out of the general public. We are on on a path to destruction unless we change things. And trust me, the elite are not going to make things any better. Our governments aren't going to make things any better. It's up to you and I to do it. We are debt slaves to a monetary system, okay? A Jewish family by the name of Rothschild, and that's actually originally wasn't really Rothschild, it was a German named Bauer. The But he thought, that wasn't a good enough name. He needed a much higher name. So what does Rothschild mean? In German, it means red shield. It means red shield. That's what it means in German. Okay, that's what this here name means. All right, so let's read this again. A Jewish family by the name of Rothschild has gained control over most of the world's banks. This has given them much power, and what they have been doing with that power is to try and gain complete control over every individual on the planet. Over the past hundreds of years, they have built a few major corporations through which they control governments. Through their control of governments, uh, they have been putting tighter and tighter control on all of the general population. Question is, how much further will we let them go? Changing the system. By changing our own energy generators, by sorry, creating our own energy generators, we no longer rely on them for supply of electricity, and we can generate it for free. No more electricity bills. And by creating and using which is um, our own money, which is money made by the people for the people, we take away their power, and then we are free. We are no longer enslaved to a debt-based system. How do we go about doing this? One, we begin using the billion coin wherever possible and spread out the wealth of TBC to as many people as we can. No more taxes. Step two, start building the Searle effect generators, SEG, in a decentralized manner in many countries at the same time in an efficient and effective manner, free energy and clean environment. What is the billion coin? The billion coin is an abundance-based cryptocurrency which was created to end poverty in the world. Its price is pinned to the price of gold. It increases in value daily depending on how many people create wallets or join the TBC community of users. There are currently 3,182,669 community members, and the TBC coins are 8,390,83 or 39 cents US each. 8,390,083.39 for each coin. TBC truly means abundance on our planet. With TBC, we truly have wealth for everyone, and free energy is a great tool to help spread this abundance along with free, clean energy. What is the fuss about free, clean energy? The reason for the fuss is that the current energy or electrical system is dangerous to people's health. It pollutes the air when it is being generated. There are always monthly charges. Vehicles pollute the air when they are being used. All of this pollution also causes a health risk for all of our planet's life. All of this can be cleaned up with the SEG units. This is where you can help. Startup funding. Startup funding, aka crowdfunding, is the one concept that always works well to get a project launched if the people can clearly see the payoff or benefit of the project. Let's recap. Currently, we are all enslaved to a debt-based monetary system that keeps on squeezing us tighter and tighter each year, and eventually wants to completely control every individual, even kill most of us. The energy we are using is dangerous and dangerous to the health of all life on the planet and is costly for everybody. Many people can't even afford it. Monetary system for the people. The billion coin is a complete monetary system that people can use and is not and cannot be controlled by any government. It enslaves no one. Its price is backed by the price of gold. It is easy to use, plus every new wallet comes with a free gift. It truly is a monetary system of wealth and will and poverty globally. Want a wallet? Get one here. Just right click and you can get a wallet. Let's see what happens if we go there. Look at that. Oh, it goes to this same place. Okay. Well, there you go. But there is a wallet. You can still get the wallet here, even though that does that, because the wallet you can still get here. And that is here where you begin answering that phone. You get the wallet. Okay. Just follow those steps. All right. So that's where you can get the wallet. Again, oh, I'll just tell you why that link leads to this site. It's because this presentation is also posted elsewhere. That's why. Okay, so then the free energy system. Our current electricity is dangerous in several ways. The smart meters cause cancer, kill bees and other life. Plus, the way it is being generated pollutes the air and causes harm to uh, all of us, and to life on our planet. Not to mention the monthly bills. The SEG system generates energy for free without being powered by anything. It runs quiet and clean. Its its energy is in harmony with nature and creates a healthy environment. It has been known to cure cancer in patients, but just by being near it. Okay. So the world will appreciate your help. We are looking to crowdfunding to help get the ball rolling. If you can, if you can clearly see the magnitude of the impact for good that MyFree.energy is getting out to do, or setting out to do, it will. I invite you to support us monetarily. We also have a way of making any donations that are 200 or more bec- uh, become very profitable for you, the donor. Let me just tell you what that means. Okay. Uh, and not only 200, but 100 as well. But people who do donate, who give to this project, it's basically the same thing as if you just buy TBC from us, because we will match 100% of the donation in TBC. Okay, so if you donate $200 to us, we send you $200 worth of TBC to your TBC wallet. It's simple as that. Okay, so learn more at MyFree.energy, which actually is this site here. All right, so this is the last slide on this slideshow. So um, if that information is clear enough for you and you want to get some more TBC anyway, well, then I invite you to buy it here. And let me just show you where you can do that. Project contribution. Okay, right here, product contribution. And maybe I'll put a video on here yet with well, I don't know, but I want to make it clear that people know that they're getting 100% of the money given back to them. Okay, so here you can select, these are the different coins that we take as cryptocurrencies. Now let's see, it says here, please select your an amount below and to donate. All right, I think I have actually another line. The following are cryptocurrencies we accept for donation. All right, so let's just say I wanted to donate $1,000. Now you're probably wondering, what's this PDF? Well, this PDF is actually the book that was written by uh, it's about the central banking system. I don't remember the name right now of the writer, but it's a very, very good read. It has woke up very many people to the truth of the world that we're living in today. So here we have some text for you to read, and obviously, um, if you need a TBC wallet, I have that here as well, because I will be sending you 100% of the donation. So that is what you can do here. This here downloads that file. This here, this will just download that, but it doesn't download unless you have made a donation. Okay, so down here, actually here, you select which coin, select payment method. Okay, so here you select if you want to donate in Dash. Awesome. So you select that and it goes to Dash, and this would be that amount of Dash. So what amount did we select here anyway? 1,000 donation. I thought Dash was more than that. Man, I'm gonna have to make sure I have that correct, because this looks like a lot more than $1,000. I don't think that button is correct. Let's select a different amount and see if that's correct. Let's select 600. All right, $600 and Dash. Oh, that must have been correct. Must have been correct. Yeah. Okay, so that's how you do it. That then you just send that to this address here, or use the QR, whatever works for you, and send that $600. Once you've done that, once you've made that donation, then here's what you got to do next. You go back here to Project Help and you scroll down and you fill out this form so that I can send you the TBC coin. Okay, so your name and every field is required here. Oh, except I guess these two maybe not. But so that's what I need from you. You select which currency you use, because we do have a PayPal button here too, only up to 1,000. PayPal is pretty good at freezing money if it gets kind of big. So um, especially if it if it's used for cryptocurrencies. So anyhow, here we are. So you can select that and just fill out this form here. Donation. Okay, it says here in the message, please include the home address if donation exceeds 1,000 home address. Okay, so that's pretty much it here. So you can donate with PayPal. We appreciate crypto currencies. We'd rather have that, but we do accept PayPal up to 1,000. So if you want to donate $100,000, by all means, send us Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Dash, or Bitcoin. Any of those. And so this form here, that is just simply so that I have the information so that I can send you your coin. So your the crypto, if you're doing crypto, then I need a transaction ID, your name and the amount, whatever amount you did. Because obviously if you don't give me an amount how much you donated, I won't be able to match that donation um, with the correct amount, right? So and then of course in here you need to include your actually I you don't need to include your TBC wallet at all. That's not a problem. I do need your transaction ID so I can match things up, but the email here that is required, that needs to be your kringle.cash address, um, email address, the email address that you use to get your wallet. Um, that is what needs to go in here. Actually, I'm gonna update that information so that's correct. Okay, so that is what I need there, and that way you will it will, if you have any no idea what to, okay, what our motivation is here. All right, well, thank you so much for watching this, for going, for this hangout here. I see that I gotta update a couple of things on this page to make sure everything is correct, which at this point actually it's not. All right, so I wanted to play just a little part of this clip here.
It turns out that scientists as far back as the early 1900s have been developing alternative ways to access electricity without combustion. Nikola Tesla believed he had tapped into what he called radiant energy. Many scientists believe he was accessing what's now called free energy. But before Tesla could finish the project, his financier, banker J.P. Morgan, who had a monopoly on the copper used for electrical lines, recognized how Tesla's invention could transmit electricity without wires. He then shut down Tesla's funding. Tesla's lab was burned down and he was ostracized, all for trying to implement his vision of unlimited energy for everyone.
Okay, so I'm gonna just stop the screen share here and come back on for a wee bit. Let's go back to the video as well, and back to, there we go. Oh, I did have an audience. I was on the other screen the whole time, and so I did have. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out with me. I appreciate it very much. I wanted to give that overview, uh, so you have a better understanding of what the motivation is, why I'm passionate about the free energy units, and also the fact that people who do decide to help with the project, they are actually doing themselves a huge favor, because uh, buying TBC and this time creates very much wealth. Okay. So, all right. So that's about it for this hangout, Dan. Thank you very much again for hanging out with me here. So, Crypto Review, Pedro, thank you very much for being here. Romeo, yeah, excuse me. I'm just going to say something to you as well about the other website. I am working on it, in case you were wondering why things weren't working, the Crypto TBC. All right, so it's going to take a few days before I have that completed. But anyway, thank you very much, Romeo, for hanging out with me here as well. Margie Harder, thank you as well for moderating for me. And Crypto, okay, Romeo. Okay, Mahalko 88, thank you as well very much for hanging out with me here. I appreciate it. Um, and I hope you guys understand why I have a passion for that, because we are living in a world that is closing in on us, and where there is way too much leverage in the hands of the powers that shouldn't be. Okay, because there's being able to turn the power off on people and anytime they want, or the internet or anything like that, that is just way too much power in the hands of just a few. Okay, so those are powers that shouldn't be, that do stuff like that. Okay, so thank you very much again for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it, and I wish you a wonderful evening or morning or day or whatever it is that's ahead of you. Please enjoy your life. Peace.